TOMz.
Hello, Sanwana Lapamaka, what's going on? Welcome to another awesome, fresh episode of TOMz on a beautiful afternoon. But fair to, you know how it goes. You got the two hosts, your hosts. I go by the name of C-A-D-D-Y, pronounced Caddy, and I'm Hamgiwan and Hamba Nosia, and we're gonna take you guys on another journey of life, science, and fun.
Absolutely, I'm trying to say, yes, not invite to kid. Uyasikhumbula la ekhaya, la ngaphakathi unjani kodwa? Umnandi?
I'm too
within?
Yeah.
Niyazi ke bafethu khe seshilo. Lena besibiza nge-TOMz and namhlanje ke we're actually on a mission to actually bring you all the best when it comes to sci-tech edutainment.
Yes, so namhlanje sikhuluma ngento engithanda kakhulu. So I want to know, uyakwazi ukujayva?
Hawu, wabuthi ibhasi libhaliwe ngiyakwazi ukujayva futhi ngishaya noma imuphi umjayva.
Okay, yazi ngiyakwazi vele ukuthi wena uyakwazi ukujayva. Mara uyakwazi ukujayva nomuntu na.
Oh, well, that's a different.
Well, guys, you know what? Bala imzansi shaya rhythm 100%. Ngizokuthi ngithini. So namhlanje sovakashela abantu abashaya i-dance ebizwa nge-ballroom dance. So awujive one lapha yabo.
Okay.
Une-partner ujive nayo.
Oh, la.
So yeah, so thola kabazi ukuthi shayiwa kanjani. Are you ready, my boy?
I'm ready. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Let's get it. Get on the dance floor with some of Zati's best ballroom dancers. Wonder what ballroom dancing is all about and how it can literally change your life. Discover the amazing effects of dancing on the brain. It's been cooking for centuries. See where it all started. So Lagaban's where it's heading and test yourself and your buddies in our TOMz quiz. Let's get this party started.
Alrighty, let's figure out this is the very time where you get to interact with you guys via our social media pages. Do you think ukujaiva is a good form of exercise? Well, yes, absolutely. And mina I like to do is jeba. Hope I'm saying that correct. Yes, of course it is a good form of exercise, and I like to do the manyes. Alright, cool. Remember to keep those comments coming in on Facebook and on Twitter. On Facebook we are TOMz, on Twitter at TOMz_SABC_1. Mina ngilaba fit. So manje ke asamethe wona mangenotbona bathini.
We added a game of hits with our roadshow touchdown in Soweto. Namhlanje sisephafogang Secondary School and we're talking about dancing. Right next to me is Siswami Mosh. Hello.
Hi.
Unjani?
Thing.
Why ngathi khulumela phansi?
Good thing.
What's your name?
Unkgopotse.
Okay, Ngkhopotse batlotse bane. What is dancing?
Dancing is when you move your body in a particular way.
Dancing is movement.
Can you dance?
No.
No, I can't.
Oh, no man, ngangijut.
I can't, so.
Ngiyangina ujive.
Yeah, I dance when I'm alone.
No, I can't.
Awukwazi ujive? Oh, no man, ngiyangijut.
Akhona, serious.
Jive boy. Jive. Jive boy. Jive. Yo, when? Jive boy. Jive. Yeah, jive boy. Yeah. What type of dancing do you like?
I like a pencil dance.
Pencil dance?
Hip hop so far, yeah.
Okay, show me like a hip hop move nyana Joey. Ngan. Yeah, you're tough.
Township dance.
Township dance. What is township dance? Bayenza kanjani? Basha kanjani?
Ama-dance afana namakwara-kwara, benga, ama-dance anjani.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Ngifuna ukuyana, why do people dance?
Just to have fun.
Just to have fun.
Okay, cool. So guys, mina ngiyakuthanda ujive and ngiyazi nani lapha emakhaya ngiyakuthanda ujive too. But into engifuna ukuyazi ukuthi imaphi ama-benefits when it comes to dancing besides having fun. Let's go check it out. Ukujaiva in many different forms can help your body improve on many different levels. Ingakunceda to develop everything from flexibility to coordination and can also help you to build other skills like discipline and focus, which is useful for all areas of life, even in academics. Apart from all of that, ukujaiva can help you be more creative and aware of your surroundings and body, making you more mature and ready to take on the world. In the early days, ballroom dancing style was exclusively for the privileged, while folk dancing was left for the lower classes. In 1650, a dance for the peasants was introduced in Paris when King Louis XIV danced it in public and it spread like wildfire. He later founded a dance academy which set out the rules for different dance steps so that it could be taught to a wider audience. And modern ballroom dancing was kick-started in the early 20th century when jazz music brought about more dance styles.
Now, but ukujaiva has evidently come such a long way since the early days.
Yes, most definitely. And look, they used to actually be so close to each other.
Yeah.
Well, they still do it in Namanj. Ama rumors are it's because the man actually wore ama sword, so the woman had to be on the right-hand side so that they don't trip over the swords.
Yo, Leandro Mos.
Yeah.
Yo, Lapeka, tell us what you think on Facebook and on Twitter. It's a commercial break. More fun and games. Watch on TOMz right now. Oh, yabona ke thina la ekhaya bafethu sithi sifuna ukwazi kabanzi behind the scenes ballroom dancing, and that's why sithole yazi ukuthini the best of the best when it comes to this ukubona basitshengise ukuthi bayishiya kanjani into yakhona.
Hello TOMz, igama lam ndingithina and this is Mutabo. Today sabethe ballroom dancing. I hope nizoenjoy. Come with us. I started with Uputwam. He used to dance before, and then every time he used to go to practice, I would go with him. But just for fun, because I didn't have anything to do at home. But then this one day, his coach actually decided that, you know what, let's teach this young child dancing. And then he taught me how to dance this just for that one day, and he was impressed that I was so talented and I was such a fast learner. And then from there onwards, we just started dancing. I started dancing.
Basically how I started dancing, ngaqala ngina 11 years old. Mfundiswa ubaba. Kodwa kusaqalwa, I didn't think it was a sport. It was actually something I was doing for fun. But it actually started to develop as something that I actually started loving so much that it got to a point where I was very addicted to it. After I got into and transitioned into that stage, I started seeing a lot of success.
Jiva might seem like something you do with your body only. Kodwa, it actually engages your brain on a whole new level. A researcher is saying that dancing training can protect the health of your brain. This is because the brain of the people abajiva njalo have more complex neural synapses. These are the elements in your brain that carry and interpret information. When you dance, these parts of your brain are constantly rewiring themselves, learning and updating. Through this process, ingqondo creates more options for itself and can help the dancer to be more smarter.
Okay, our favorite dance is tango. What it comes from, it's an Argentinian tango, that's what it's called. So the philosophy behind it is, it's a lion that is actually going to hunt. So this lion, when it gets its prey, whether it's a springbuck, whatever it is, what happens is it has specific movements. So when you see a lion, just look at how it actually does all its movement. So I'm more like a lion when I enter the stage of dancing. And that's why I think we love it more, because she's actually the prey. So I just press the button and then she does this. It's magical when you see it on the floor, because it brings out the woman power in her, because you can't be weak and do tango. I think that's why we love it.
And also, tango, you find that it's not, posture yakhona is different from other dances. For instance, the guy, usually I put my hand up his shoulder for when we're dancing, but when dancing tango, I have to put it under his shoulder. So because you have to have more power for the dance, and also his hand as well. Usually for other dances, but once it goes for a tango, he has to kind of strengthen it more, so that we get more power and we more in compact together when we're dancing.
There's a huge amount of information getting processed by the brain and body when you are dancing. The brain process for balance needs to constantly update with every movement of the body to keep it in the right space and posture. It also processes mechanical information from our muscle and skeleton, making sure it's ready for the next movement and can predict what the other person is about to do in a split second. At the same time, the brain has to deal with all the thoughts and emotion also going on inside it, which is why dance practice helps to focus the mind on the body and its movement.
For ballroom dancing, you have to understand muscles and all of that. You have to know what if dancer tango, I have to focus on these muscles. If in dancer waltz, I need to focus on these muscles. Therefore, when you are warming up, you have to make sure that I'm warmed up enough for waltz, I'm warmed up enough for tango. But if you notice, we competitions, we normally dance just like waltz once, a tango once, slow foxtrot once, and so forth. But when we're practicing, we have to do maybe one dance over and over again. Maybe for 2 hours, we focus on just one dance. The reason being, we have to make sure that we understand the muscles. For a certain step, you find that you have to understand that for me to get it balanced, I need to step this way, I need to move this way, I need to turn this way for me to also accommodate my partner. Because if I kapela iporum, we're dancing, you're not dancing individually, we dance on partner yako. So therefore you need to first understand yourself so that then you can understand your partner. So that nae, if he feels uncomfortable, you know that, okay, it feels awkward for me here, so I need to probably adjust it here so that it becomes comfortable for both.
Hayi bajika ntwana labantu la.
Yo.
Ungavuma ukuthi mina nawe sivule i-dance crew sijive soyithu.
Eish, ukuthi ngafuna uchwepheshe wena ngibona ukuthi uchwepheshe. So ngakufundisa kuqala yabo bese ube ku level yami yebo leyo nto. Wena lapha ekhaya ucabangani wena ucabanga ukuthi kahle lento akhuluma ngayo singayivula? Yes, no, maybe. Tell us on Twitter and on Facebook. Wena lapha ekhaya ngoba nomdla wokujive ima ballroom yebo leyo nto. After the break siyabuya ungayindawo.
TOMz. TOMz.
XA, welcome back. With you guys are still tuning to SABC1 Mzansi for Charlie. SABC and teenagers on a mission.
Yes, Mafet, now things are getting heated up on the dance floor as we explore the art of ballroom dancing.
Yes, when you have a it's very good for your brain and body. But what else? See, Let's go find out.
Daneso has taken us all over the country, and we've traveled the world as well. Like for instance, when we started dancing, we had, first of all, before you can actually represent a country, you first have to represent a province. So when we started dancing, we became #1 in our province for our section. And then from there onwards, we went to the nationals, and we won the first national. We came second place, our first national dancing together. And then the second one, we came first. And then from there onwards, we went to the SA Championships, which was at the end of the year. And then we won first position. And that qualified us to then go represent the country in China. For us, it was just also for experience, just to find out how do they dance there, and how can we improve ourselves so that we get to the top as well like them, because they do it for a profession and we just do it here in South Africa as a sport. And then the following year, we also went for nationals, because you have to keep on going to nationals, and if ngaba uphume #1 again, then you can go and represent South Africa. So saya at Denmark. That was in 2014. We went to the nationals, and then we qualified, and then 2015 2016, then we went to Denmark to represent South Africa again.
That's a great achievement, because like most of the time, abantu bala South Africa mabe laphana kubanzima, it's like hard ngoba sekugcineni most of the time. So thina sasisho ukuthi noma hlule even one person, it's fine. Like we're improving. As I said, it's the mindset that makes you a champ. Whether you're still losing, as long as you're having the right principles and you know where you're going. In my philosophy, you're a champion, because you know, okay, one day I'll get there. I'm in a journey now. I'm becoming the person I want to be. So what is happening now is just going to be part of my past. So that's what drives us. In Denmark also, we went there. We were actually so surprised when people came to us. They were like, wow, you guys done so well. You're from South Africa. That itself was very humbling, to be honest. Being acknowledged by people from other countries who are the best they'd be like, wow, you have so much potential and all of that. And we're trying our best. We don't have all the resources that we at hand, but I mean, we're doing our best. So that humbled us, and it also gives us this belief that we need to give back. You know, we as South Africans, especially abantu abamnyama, we are so talented. And ubona umama nje somdala epheka, you be like, we are dancer. I mean, it's in us. It's our thing. We can rock our world when we get there. We don't have amount of resources. I think that's why. And we've proven it with ourselves, not just ourselves, with also our students, my brother, whether it's my brother coached and my students, we've proved the success. So it's something that is doable to abantu abamnyama. And I really do encourage young people to take the sport because it makes you such a disciplined person, not just obviously on the dance floor, but in your studies and in everything that you do. It's changed you. Because I also live with one philosophy in life that says you are the people you are around with. So if you hang around unsuccessful people in whatever life path you take in life, whether it's you want to be a nurse, engineer, whatnot, a sports person, whatever it is, you will encounter those people, the negative people and the unsuccessful people and the successful people. So I wanted to gravitate towards that into dancing and bring a lot of young people who are going to change the world in terms of success in dancing. So I can be an acting light towards the sports as a whole.
Bafethu sifike kuleso sikhathi where we get to test your knowledge with our TOMz quiz challenge. Bafethu nikhumbule if nifuna TOMz esikoleni senu, all you have to do is simply slide in the DMs on Facebook or on Twitter. Alternatively, mashange email on toms@sabc.co.za. Uhamba nobani, uhamba no team A, uhamba no team B. Mina angazi ukuthi kodwa manike ngizindala asabe ngizodlala the TOMz quiz challenge.
Hey, what's going on, TOMzers? You know you guys are very special to us, and that's why in today's episode, Samira Sayonvakashele Pafuhang High School, located in Soweto. Now, we are fresh and we are ready to take over and have some fun with you guys as we explore the amazing world of science and technology. So, lights, camera, action. Are you guys ready to experience the ultimate education? Well, let's get it. We the best, we the best. We the best team. We're all about science and technology. Sikhulume nama learners wethu sakhuluma ukuthi what is science and what is technology. Futhi saba explainela ukuthi TOMz isho enjani. You know the saying bafethu ukuthi knowledge is power, and with power we can give birth to great leaders. So Samira sabanikeza incwadi bafethu that will empower the learners and leave them motivated. Le ncwadi lezi will assist the learners with their career guidance as nazi ukuthi matric is the last year in high school. So, isikhathi sakhona bafethu. Now, the fifth to TOMz wouldn't be it TOMz without it dance off challenge yet. So we learned so much about dancing. Sapine futsa jaiva nama TOMz as wait. We tested their knowledge in the TOMz quiz where Sibone Team A winning the first round. Moved on to the second round where Unobuhle Dube, a grade 12 learner, knocked everyone out and made it through to the last round as being a speed round master. Asmanoguts, will she be able to crack the pyramid puzzle? What do you call a performance by two people? Is it A, solo? Is it B, duets? Is it 3, trio? Or D, quadret? Which one is it? Press the buzzer if you know the answer. Okay. Okay guys, that's any team.
B.
B.
Yes.
And the answer is B. So bafethu lena siyibiza nge-TOMz knockout challenge bafethu. So you guys are no more a team, ne? Don't pose a question bafethu true or false. The first one to press the buzzer and gets it right gets to win this challenge, ne? You guys ready? Cool. So mina ngifuna ukuyana guys ukuthi is dancing a sport? Is that true? Oh. Okay, Saswam, is it?
Yes.
You sure?
Yes.
And the answer is true. Make some noise. Feel good round here to your clean Elena sibiza nge-TOMz speed round master and Unobuhle again has come this far. So am I ready to play this game?
Yes.
Sure.
Sure.
Okay, so you know the rules, Angish. Funa ususela ama puzzles wabe kwenye induku Angish. Bakhohle ukuthi encane ayikhona hlala phezukwe aware. Enkulu ayikhona hlala phezukwe. Yeah, yabo manje ngititisa manje. Coolly fresh. Are you ready? Sure. Okay, cool. Let's play the speed round master. Got 2 minutes. Sikhathi sakho sisiqalile. Nice. Kumile bafethu ukuthi nani if infunisisa isikela senu, all you have to do is simply drop us an email at tomz@sabceducation.co.za. And who knows, we might be knocking at your gate. Isikhathi sakho sihamba. Hayi. Hey! 1 minute 34 seconds. How do you feel?
I feel great.
Cool. Yazi sina ku TOMz ne sinelog la sibeka khona ama numbers wabantu abacede lento le yabo. So the faster you actually finish it, score sakho sihlala phezulu. And then score sakho basihleli phezulu, you actually get to present with one of the TOMz presenters on the show. How great is that?
So great.
Stop. Cool, but so boardroom dancing dali khona, I mean from Lokyak Dala, but what does the future have when it comes to the style of dancing? Let's go check it out. Where's the future of ballroom dancing? Ikole eziningi sesiqala ukupractice ama-dance uyadlala. More school dance projects will be started to introduce abantwana to the art of dance. There will be more platforms for abantu to express their culture and art through dance. Improvement in technology will bring a new era of music to dance. Dance picnics will be a new way for everyday people to make dance part of their lives. Other technological advancements will bring new elements to dance, like defying gravity and using wind and movement. What's that future? Unfortunately, bafethu, we have come to the end of the show, but thank you so much for joining us. Sifunde kakhulu namhlanje. Hope nani lapha emakhaya nifunde a lot. So bafethu, ngakhohlwa ukuthi our revolution still carries on our social media pages. On Facebook we TOMz, and on Twitter see TOMz_SABC_1.
Ayike mina bafethu into engayisho ukuthi ngiluze nje 5 kilos ngalokujive kwanamhlanje ayibole yodwa. Kodwa ke bafethu, thank you so much for watching TOMz njengenhlali yenza @IamSia_G on the Twitter streets.
And I am Fresh by Caddy on the Twitter streets.
But that said, bafethu, it's a goodbye and have a fantastic afternoon.
Adios. Next time on Teenagers on a Mission.
So Tolagabanzi, the energy storage of the future. So why it's so important that sikwazi ukustore umbani for long periods of time. So indlela umbani goes from the power station all the way to the house. So Tolagabanzi, how energy was stored back in the early days and explore the amazing possibilities that lie ahead. And cheer for your favorite team on the TOMz quiz.
Ningakhohlwa ukubukela iTOMz ngolosihlanu nangolwesine khona la ku SABC1 Mzansi for sure.